Let me paint a picture that I think is going to feel painfully familiar to a lot of people listening right now. You spend your Sunday afternoon refreshing job boards. You upload your resume to, 50, maybe 60 different listings. You hit submit, you feel productive, and then silence. Absolute radio silence.
The black hole of the internet. It's brutal.
It is! And the natural reaction is to think, okay, the market is bad, or I'm just unlucky. But looking at the data, it seems like the problem isn't necessarily the market. It's the mechanics. We might be fundamentally breaking the process.
I'd go a step further. We aren't just breaking it, we're doing it backwards. It's actually fascinating from a psychological standpoint. We are so desperate for the result, getting the job, that we skip the architecture required to get there. It's like trying to put the roof on a house before you've poured the foundation. You can try, but it's going to collapse.
So, when you say backwards, you mean the standard spray and pray method? Just firing off applications and hoping one sticks?
Exactly. The typical workflow is find a job title that looks vaguely okay, throw a generic resume at it, and then if you get a call, you scramble to figure out what the company actually does.
Right. You do the research after the invite.
Which is too late. There's a methodology I've been looking into that flips this entirely. It's a 4-step system, but the order is what matters. Step 1 isn't applying. Step 1 is fit.
Fit? That sounds a bit abstract.
It does, but it's actually pragmatic. Most people skip this. They apply to roles where they are a 60% match, hoping to learn the rest. The system suggests you need to identify the roles where you are a 90% match first. It's about sniper precision versus a shotgun blast.
Okay, so once you've identified the target, surely you apply then?
No, that's the trap. Step 2 is optimization. You have to tailor the resume specifically to that fit. If you're sending the same PDF to Amazon that you're sending to a startup, you've already lost.
It's the difference between a love letter and a mass marketing email. People can tell.
Precisely, but here is where it gets really counterintuitive. Step 3 is interview preparation.
Wait, hold on. You prepare for the interview before you even send the application?
It sounds crazy, doesn't it? But think about the logic. If you know the questions that are likely to be asked and you know how you'd answer them, that clarity bleeds into your application. You write with more confidence because you actually understand the role deeply. You aren't guessing.
That's actually brilliant. You're building the confidence before you need to use it.
And that leads to step 4, applying. But now you aren't begging for a chance. You're presenting a solution. It changes the power dynamic completely.
It shifts you from a passive candidate to an active consultant, essentially.
Exactly. And doing this manually is hard, which is why there are tools blending AI with human recruiting experience to guide this flow. I was looking at myjobrecruiter.com, specifically their AI tools section. They structure this exact workflow so you aren't just guessing what optimization means.
It's interesting how technology is shifting from just automating tasks to actually coaching strategy.
That's the future, isn't it? It's not just about speed anymore, it's about alignment.
So, for everyone listening who is stuck in that cycle of rejection, maybe stop applying. Just for a day.
Stop building the roof. Go back and pour the foundation. Check the fit, fix the resume, prep the answers, then apply.
It's a slower start, but a faster finish.
And a much happier one.
A lot to think about there. We'll leave the link to that tool in the show notes. Sometimes, to move forward, you really do have to stop and turn around. Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you next time.